Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. This is Anonymous T. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So today I wanted to discuss the Janet Jackson documentary, and I am a diehard Janet Jackson fan. And I also want to say I'm going to have several videos in terms of a detailed account of part 1 and part 2, as well as some short tidbit videos that I wanted to get out first of just some takeaways of some different things that I felt were very striking in the documentary that need more answers that I have plenty of questions about. But in this particular video, it's going to be tea time because I can personally account to something that Tina Landon said that was fake news, that was a lie. And so when they were discussing Janet Jackson's touring and everything else, the first Janet Jackson tour I went to when I was a kid was the Velvet Rope tour. And that was the tour that Tina Landon is alleging that RENÉ Elizondo had no part of and was nowhere to be found on. And so I'm here to tell you that myself and I want to say 6 of my close relatives, we all went to the concert. And 2 of us went to go walk around, me and another relative, because they're like a diehard Janet Jackson fan, and they were like running to one of their friends who was also a Janet Jackson fan. And so guess who we run into as well? We run into RENÉ Elizondo, who Tina Landon is saying was nowhere near to be found on the Velvet Rope tour. We ran into him, and we had talked to him. I hope I'm telling the story right. I'm trying to remember it from, my collection, but I think what happened was we saw him. We were like, oh my gosh, is that really him? Because at the time we thought that it was just Janet Jackson's boyfriend. And so then we ended up just going up to him and talking to him and this and that. And he gave us second row seats to the show. And we all took a group picture with him. So this whole narrative that RENÉ Elizondo was nowhere near the Velvet Rope tour that Tina Landon is trying to say is fake news. I just wanted to put that out there. And I also wanted to wonder why Tina Landon had such a big role in part 2 of the documentary. I felt like she had some type of axe to grind. She had something she was trying to get back at Janet for or something. And then she really tried to, make this marriage sound worse and awful and all of these things, and just tried to really come for the whole marriage. And I just didn't understand her angle, because allegedly I thought the whole reason that Janet Jackson and Tina Landon fell out, allegedly, I thought it was because there were rumors that she was sleeping with her husband. And I thought Janet alleged that her husband was sleeping with one of her dancers. Is it not Tina Landon? Because they fell out and weren't talking for years. And I also thought, which I was also telling my relatives a little while ago, I thought that the song Son of a Gun was about, RENÉ Elizondo and Tina Landon. That thought you could get the money, that whole song. Go back and listen to that song. So I am confused as to why Tina Landon had such a big part in the documentary, and I thought Tina Landon was simply going to speak to her doing choreographed and directing certain performances and things of that nature of some of Janet Jackson's iconic moments during that particular era, that she was the choreographer for her. And we went in a totally different direction where she just wanted to talk about the marriage. And I just found that very peculiar. I also found it inappropriate and poor taste for her to discuss, Janet's sexuality and her being more open sexually and all this other stuff, with this marriage to RENÉ. I thought that was inappropriate, and I felt like she was trying to imply something shady or something messy, and I just wasn't here for it. I did not like that at all. So I felt that wasn't called for. And it just really felt as well that they were really trying to give RENÉ Elizondo all of this credit, all of these ideas that he was some mastermind behind Janet Jackson being the icon that she is. And I'm just not here for it, because at the end of the day, the person has to execute what you put out. And Janet did that and more. So I don't buy for 1 second that all of these people had all of these things to say and do as it pertained to Janet Jackson, and she had, no say in anything that she did and just went along with it. I don't buy that for one moment. So let's like tone down the fandom of RENÉ Elizondo, making him sound like he is the reason that Janet Jackson is who she is. No. Janet got there by her own merit, her own talent, and working hard and putting in the work, not listening to RENÉ Elizondo as Tina Landon is trying to make it seem. So let's stop there. Now, I will agree on the fact that probably him being so close to Janet in terms of everything she was doing in the music business and in her professional life intertwined at some point with their marriage, which it became a problem to not be able to discern what was real in their marriage versus what was business. I do believe that part of it, but this whole part where we're just going to give RENÉ Elizondo all this pub that he did all this stuff for Janet, no. All RENÉ did in this documentary was provide us footage, as far as I'm concerned, because basically the documentary showed him to be a user and a poser, and it made me uncomfortable, the scene where he was trying to film Janet's mom, Katherine Jackson, without her consent, and she was uncomfortable, and he was still trying to do it on the low. And even in the recording session with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, they told him to get the camera out, and he still like has it positioned to where it could still record. So definitely he was like, he was giving me TMZ before TMZ. He was giving me somebody that was going to do anything and everything to get the story and get the narrative out there and have all of this footage and all these receipts on the Jacksons. And I'm just not here for it. But that's all my thoughts. The main point of the video was to debunk what Tina Landon is saying, because I have more questions, and I have receipts that I actually was at the Velvet Rope tour with Janet Jackson's ex-husband, and she is saying he was nowhere near the Velvet Rope tour, was not there at all, and I'm here to tell you that he was. Those of you who are new to my channel, I will have a playlist specific to all things pertaining to this Janet Jackson documentary. Like I said, I'm going to do a detailed review on the first couple parts, as well as some short clips that I'm just going to do to identify certain things that stuck out to me to the documentary that I had more questions about. To my followers, to my subscribers, to my supporters, thank you so much for your support. You guys go hard in the paint. You guys are overwhelmingly positive, and I appreciate all of the love, all the support. Blessings to each and every single one of you. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Also hit the notification button so you can be notified the next time I post new content on my channel. All right, talk to you guys later.